Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 modifications to do to your dirt bike. So you have a dirt bike, it may be a new dirt bike, it may be a used dirt bike, or maybe a dirt bike you've had for a long time, but you're looking to do some upgrades and you're looking to make your bike go faster, run better, and you're looking to be faster on this bike. So the first modification that I think you should do to your bike is either get heavy duty tubes or get moose bibs. Heavy duty tubes are going to be a lot thicker than the stock tubes, and they're going to be way more flat resistant than any stock tube out there. So be sure to pick up some heavy duty tubes for the front and back wheels. And then also for the bibs, what these are is a foam insert, and it replaces your inner tube and makes it to where it's pretty much flat proof and you can't get a flat tire. Now if you're riding motocross, this may not be the best option just because they feel a little bit different, but if you're riding woods like I am, it's pretty much a necessity for me, because it seems like every time I went out and rode with a tube I'd get a flat tire. So it saves a lot of headache and saves a lot of changing tires and tubes. So it just made sense for me to get moose bibs, and they're a little bit extra money than tubes, but it adds up over time if you're getting a flat tire like I was every single time I rode. Okay, so my second modification that I think you should do is a new pipe. A new pipe may look good, but it also is going to make your bike run better, and I recommend getting the FMF Fatty or Gnarly. The Fatty, it seems to me, is the best one. It's going to add all around power, and it's going to be smooth power throughout. And that's for the 2 strokes, and then for the 4 strokes you can get an FMF slip-on. They also make the silencers, and for the 2 stroke recommend the Shorty, and then for the 4 stroke the 4.1, either the titanium or the stainless. Definitely a pipe is going to help your bike run cleaner, run better, and give you a little bit more power throughout the whole top and bottom end. The third modification I think you guys should do is a good pair of grips. The stock grips on most bikes are really hard and uncomfortable. They'll give you blisters and make riding not any fun. The good pair of grips, you're going to want to look for how big is your hand, and if your hand is big like mine's a little bit bigger, you're going to want a little bit thicker grip, and if it's smaller, obviously you're going to want vice versa. You're going to want a thinner grip like the Emig grips. And I run the Oris. They're a little bit thicker and a little bit softer. And you may not think grips are that big of a deal, but I used to get a lot of blisters. After I switched grips, it helped a lot. Okay, so you may not think grips are going to help that much, but to me, they're an important modification to do to your bike. And also another thing is get a pair of grip donuts. These are going to help the insides of your thumb not get blisters and not get all torn up. But grips are definitely an important modification to do to your bike. Kind of going along with your grip setup is going to be your bar setup. And what I mean by bar setup is, do you have a bend that's comfortable for you? And then also, how rigid is the bars and how much flex do they have? So obviously with the flex bars, it's in the name. They have a lot of flex to them and they have a lot of give. The Pro Taper Fusion bars that also have a little bit of give to them. I don't recommend, if you want flex in your bars, don't get the Renthal twin bars. Those are going to be real rigid and you're going to be feeling a lot. But if you do like that feel, then those are a good bar for you. And then also the bend on your bars and the height of them. So if you're a shorter person, you're going to probably want to look at a pair of bars like the Ricky Carmichael bend, which is a shorter bend because he's a shorter guy. But if you're a taller guy, you can look at something with bar risers or just a little bit taller bar. Alright guys, so my fifth and final tip is going to be getting your suspension done and tuning your suspension for your riding style and your weight. It's going to absorb a lot of the bumps that you're feeling right now if you don't have your suspension done, and it's going to be able to make you comfortable and going to make you be able to ride a lot faster without even having to try to ride a lot faster. So all over the country they have suspension service places. Lots of people do it. So be sure to check them out. Factory Connection I know is a big one that a lot of the factory guys use. And then I personally use TBT Suspension with Terry Brumley here in Springfield, Missouri. If you guys are out of the state, I'm sure you guys can look it up, ask somebody on Facebook. They should be able to let you know who's going to do a good job on your suspension and who's going to make it work for you. And you should be able to tell them how much you weigh, how fast you are, and if you're riding motocross or GNCCs or hair scrambles or anything like that, they should be able to revalve your suspension and make it a lot better for you and your riding style. Alright guys, so I hope these modifications help your bike and you go faster, run smoother and better. And if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. I film all kinds of dirt bike stuff, from tips like these to riding videos and everything in between. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.